Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at the WWE and TNA news of the last 3 days. We kick straight off with WWE posting a video clip on Twitter and using the phrase broken. They put, "You better believe tables were broken in the battle between the Hardy Boys at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania." And then he responded, "Did someone say broken? Exquisite!" Ooh, teasing us. And then we found out, in addition to Aisha, I'm going with, singing America the Beautiful, several music acts have been announced for WrestleMania 33, including Pitbull, Flo Rida, Lunch Money Lewis, and Stephen Marley. Apparently he's Bob Marley's son, I've heard. Pitbull put the grandest stage of them all this Sunday, hashtag Mr. Worldwide, official Flo Rida, Lunch Money Lewis, and Stephen Marley at WWE, hashtag WrestleMania, and then the date and time. Yeah, it's going to be super fun. That's going to be my piss break. And on the Today Show, John Cena invited Al Roker to be special guest ring announcer for Cena and Nikki's match against Miz and Maurice at WrestleMania 33. Interesting, that. Ooh. And now we've got a good update. Alberto Del Rio brought on Instagram that him and Paige are getting married this Wednesday, which was yesterday. Congratulations. And he also had a message for haters. "It doesn't matter how many times you try to break it, it's not going to happen. We were harassed by a company, we still are, because you don't fool me, motherfuckers. I know you are trying to destroy us, my baby. She better, stronger than all you pieces of shit. We are getting married Wednesday. Have a nice and go fuck yourself, haters." I like it. Well, congratulations to the happy couple. They are probably wed by now. Interesting. So yeah, I like his message to the haters. And which company is that? Ooh, interesting. WWE is currently advertising a 2-hour WrestleMania kickoff show, as we should all know by now, with a 5 p.m. Eastern start. The panel is scheduled to be Renee Young, Booker T, Jerry Lawler, and Shawn Michaels. Ooh, interesting. And we also know all the kickoff matches as well. Is the SmackDown Women's match, the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, and the Cruiserweight title match. So, kickoff looks like it's going to be damn good this year. And then Enzo Moreno on Twitter that he had a custom pair of Adidas Yeezus sneakers stolen out of his checked luggage on a flight to Montreal over the weekend. He tweeted, "Just had a pair of Adidas Zebra Yeezys stolen out of my checked luggage with American Air flight. Hashtag all the number. Thanks for it. From Philly to Montreal." Oh, I hate feeling little bastards, so I hope the people right now. Ooh. This was very interesting for me. In an interview with SI.com, Triple H talked about Roman Reigns getting booed by the fans and why Roman hadn't officially turned heel. "People can look at Roman Reigns and say the failed attempt that is Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns sells tickets," says Triple H. "Roman gets the loudest reaction of the night, whether it's boo or cheers. The fans who don't understand why they don't turn Roman heel isn't here already. If you believe what you believe, you're saying, how could you not turn him heel? There's a 70% of the crowd that's booing him out the building. If that's your belief, then isn't he already the biggest heel we have? If 70% of the crowd is booing him, then he's a heel. We're just presenting to you in a different way that makes you hate him." Very, very interesting, that. I like that. And now, Paige has a statement about her private videos. "I made a big mistake. She used to put trust in hands of someone who took advantage of a young girl years ago. It was my mistake and I've always taken responsibility. But one thing that was the hardest thing was my husband is going to leave me. My family will disown me, but I'm blessed beyond words to have a family and a husband that stuck by me because they know who I am. They know I'm not a bad person and they held my hand through hell because, as my husband says, you may feel like the devil is throwing you into a storm, but just remember you are the storm." And he's right, but we are human. Unfortunately, people don't see it that way. They are behind a keyboard. They don't think we have feelings or we don't suffer. Not only was I a victim of viral humiliation, but a victim of cyberbullying. I had days where I wanted to physically harm myself, not only for what millions were telling me, but because my family and husband were suffering the same fate with the internet because of my mistake. It was me, and Alberto wondered how many people who aren't mentally as strong as us can handle this. How many people have suffered because of the internet and the cows behind the keyboards? How many men or women have felt the same trap because as me and made those mistakes? That's why they are taking this massive negative and make it kind of positive. We want to bring those people to justice and also take down the ones who are trolls and the lack of better term. Being aware, bringing help to those who don't have the tools or mental strength to do that themselves. To show men and women alike to always think about their future before they do something that may cause a butterfly effect later on in life. Now I know through all of this is no one will make me feel bad about my mistakes. I already know what they are and I have already felt bad, but Alberto and I can make a change. My mistake can help people's future. Think before you act. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Only happiness, no longer talking about anything. Just looking into the future and being happy. I mean, come on, I'm getting married. How can you not be happy? Well, I like your optimistic attitude here, Paige. I give you that. It was a mistake, but fuck the trolls. Fuck the keyboard warriors. You have a happy life. And WWE announced that the tag team title triple threat match will now be a ladder match. It was expected since on Raw they did use ladders. Yeah, WWE's Twitter account did put breaking the Raw tag team titles will now be defended in a triple threat ladder match this Sunday. Apparently that's to do GM, so thanks for that. I would have liked it on the show, but what are you going to do? And with WrestleMania just days away, there's been some speculation about Eva Marie being a part of the SmackDown Women's title match. Eva's not appeared on TV since being suspended for 30 days, August 17th, 2016, for a reverse violation of the Rollers policy. After asking around, a source at WWE informed me that the company, not me, whoever posted this thing, I don't have people in WWE to talk to me. I wish I did. That they will not be renewing Eva Marie's contract. Eva's been with the company since 2013 and was a featured cast on Total Divas for the show's 6th season. No announcement had been made by either side, but Eva Marie is apparently done with the company. Since the suspension, she has changed her hair colour back to black, filmed 2 movies. She's also stopped mentioning wrestling on her social media accounts. Instead, posting messages related to her movies and fashion line. She's also removed reference to WWE on her Twitter profile, although WWE Superstar still appears on her Instagram account. Well, good. She was shit. Piss off. Sorry, that sounds harsh, but I didn't like her, so I'd like that spot to go to another decent woman talent. And now this is just a horrible story. NewYorkPost.com is reporting that indie wrestler James Rude Boy Riley was arrested on charge of promoting and possession of child pornography. The child pornography was reportedly found on his computer. Police executed a search warrant. Riley has received a WWE tryout back in February. Punk Pro Wrestling, who he was going to wrestle for, said due to circumstances, Jade Rude Boy Riley is being pulled from this week's events. This is the only statement we have concerning it. Well, let me just say, you're a piece of fucking shit, you scum ass fucking cunt. I hope you rot in hell, you sick bastard. Let's move swiftly on. Over the weekend, WWE made various references to the Hardys on social media, fueling the speculation the team will be returning to the company. The WWE Universe Twitter account made the reference to Hardy using the wonderful phrase, and they put, "That match was pretty wonderful, wasn't it?" And he went, "Yes! It was absolutely WWE Universe." Ooh, I'm so excited if they come. And now, Mauro Ranallo, who's missed 3 straight weeks of SmackDown Live due to his bipolar disorder, wrote the following message on Twitter about WrestleMania 33. "Feeling love from everyone. I am strong. I want to wish my WWE family another amazing WrestleMania. Keep up the good fight. Mental health." Oh, thank you. I like to hear that you're thinking about wrestling. Just don't rush yourself, Mauro. We do want you to get a full recovery. Make sure you're in the best places. I know mental health and bipolar disorder is not as easy as some things, but everything takes time, Mauro. Oh, and the road to WrestleMania is staying with Irish blood. I found this very interesting. Sheamus got cut open by the ladder. So if you go on his Instagram, you see a before and after. Like, he would put, "We'll fight on, brother, and take the glory." Cesaro, hashtag Raw Cesaro, where he's got cut open on his head, and then put "walking under a ladder is bad luck, turns out running into one ain't so lucky either. 16 stitches in my own personal logo for Mania." Interesting. I'd like to know that. There's been no word he's actually been properly injured, so that's a good thing. Ooh, and I've got a nice update here. WWE issued the following statement. WWE shop to launch in India. Mumbai, India and Stamford, Connecticut, March 29th, 2017, announced that the WWE shop, the official online source of WWE merchandise, will launch a local e-commercial experience in India for the first time ever, beginning Monday, 3rd of April, the same day WWE's biggest event of the year, WrestleMania, will broadcast in India. Just in time for WrestleMania, WWE fans in India will be able to order their favourite WWE merch online at www.shop.in, including authentic WWE Superstar apparel, accessories, replica championships, toys, console games, collectibles, trading cards, stationery and more. We are excited to give our fans in India a chance to express their passion for WWE through the new commercial something experience at Shop India, says Cassie Collins, WWE Executive Vice President of Consumer Products. We have a massive WWE fan base in India and deserve a personalised WWE shop. We are thrilled to be able to provide one of them the advantages of WrestleMania. One of them in advance of WrestleMania. The launch of WWE Shop India is a result of license agreement between WWE and e-commerce partners at the sold store. This agreement makes the first authentic WWE shop appeal. Their signature accessories and WWE replica title belts will be available in India. All major credit and debit cards will be accepted. Fans can even select a cash on delivery option. Very interesting. I am happy to hear that India is getting something nice. And Dave Meltzer said the Hardys are expected to be starting back soon with WWE. Meltzer noted that the Hardys can contractually debut as soon as WrestleMania. While it's unknown which brand they'll appear on, the Raw Tag Team title matches a ladder match at WrestleMania fueled on speculation. The duo will make an appearance as part of the Raw brand. Hardys will be part of the WWN tailgate party in Orlando the morning of WrestleMania, so they'll be in the area hours before the pay-per-view. At this point, it's still unknown where things stand in the legal aspect of the Broken Hardys gimmick. Matt continues to claim ownership of WWE, have made reference to the gimmick on social media. At this time, the Hardys are not expected to be doing the gimmick for Ring of Honor pay-per-views. They're not expected to do the gimmick for the Ring of Honor pay-per-view show before WrestleMania. Very interesting. That's all the news I actually have. It's quite a low one for saying that I left it until Thursday morning. But yeah, I did enjoy this newsroom. There are very lot of interesting stories. One where I hope someone just rots in hell, but what are you going to do? Varied news. It was all good. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like if you have. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.